Okay. All right. Good morning, Thursday morning. Welcome, namaste. And let's begin, as always, with adjusting our spine, head, neck, and spine all aligned, shoulders rolled back and down. Close your eyes. We're going to just take a moment to attend to your breath. So take a nice inhale and exhale, just a natural breath cycle, maybe even a sweeping breath from the crown of the head down the whole width of the body and down your legs and out your toes. And then inhale that breath up along the width of the body and then out the crown of your head. And that just energetically brings us into a place of more homeostasis and wellness, just letting go of, with your exhale, of any negativity or thoughts that no longer serve you. And then inhale, bring the positive energies of the earth and bring that back up into the body. And then attend to the breath. So exhale out the open nostril and then inhale through the opposite. And just mentally following that breath cycle around and around. And at this point, there's really no need to change your breath, but watch to see how even and smooth and calm it is. And then, of course, your nostril dominance. Which one's open, which one's closed? Maybe they're both open this morning. And then make an easy transition as you switch. So there's going to be just a tiny slight pause as you switch, but make that very smooth, uneventful, almost like it didn't happen. And then exhaling through both, inhaling through both. Maybe sit up a little taller, shoulders back and down a bit more. And then bringing chin to chest, allowing the head to get heavy. Today, let's roll the right ear to the right shoulder, dangle your left arm, cup the wrist under. And then roll your head forward and back. And this is a very gentle movement. You can begin extending it a little bit further in each direction. See how it works. And then line your ear up to shoulder. Just rest it there. Enjoy that left stretch. Drop your left shoulder. And then slowly come to center. Take your time. And then let's switch sides. So left to left, drop the right, cup the wrist under. Just feel the stretch first and then begin the movement. So, as always, it's one thing at a time. And this is how we make our practice very mindful, which is so far different than any other kind of a physical practice. All right, line the ear up, come back to the center, nice and easy. Relax that shoulder, and then some shoulder rolls to relax that out. And then a few forward. And then extend your arms straight out in front. Just reach forward, open the back, flip your palms up, and bring your fingertips to your shoulders, elbows together. We'll do shoulder wings. Inhale, the elbows upright by the ears, and then out to the side and back, and then down and forward again. And inhale up, exhale down. All right, and with elbows touching, and let's reverse it. So elbows down, out and up. All right, one more, and then bring your elbows together. And then extend your arms, and then bring them out to the side. And exhale forward. And inhale, open, just for chest expansion. One more. And then relax the arms, just let them dangle and get good and heavy. And then begin a neck roll, chin to chest first. And this one goes up to the spine. All right, finish this one. And then end chin to chest as always. Let your head get a little heavier. Relax the shoulders more. And inhale, look up. Nice long neck. Look to the right. Chin to your armpit. Over the shoulder. And look left. Chin to armpit. Over the shoulder. And back to center. And turtling the head forward and back. All right. Center your head and relax. And then turtle your head back so you're kind of tucking your chin. Drop your right ear to the shoulder. We're just going to hang here for a bit. And then slowly center. Keep your head turtled. And then do the left side. All right, back to center. Relax everything. And then do one more neck roll. Just balance all that out. And then come to your center whenever you're ready. You're going to bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Press the palms together, extend the elbows. And today, bring the hands, press and bring them up. So keep your elbows bent. Bring your hands right over the crown of the head or opposite your ears. And then now straighten them and come right out of the hips. Interlace and begin swaying side to side. So a gentle side stretch. All right. Center yourself and then hang on to your left wrist and give it a nice tug up and then tip to the right. Keep tension on your arm. Feel that tension come right from that left hip, right into your armpit, right out the fingertips. And then release it, come up, and then switch. So gentle tug on the right, and then tip. And think of breathing from the right hip to the fingers. All right, release it and come back just to relax, shake it out a little bit. All right, working down the body, separate the legs a little bit and half forward fold. One hand on each knee. Think of a cord at the top of your head. It's kind of gently pulling the spine and the head forward, lengthening. And today we're going a little bit deeper. So hands to the floor or to a block or book or blanket, something so you can get your hands flat. And it's good to press from the heel of the hand to the fingertip and then look forward. Okay, we're going to spin the hands around. Press the heel of your hand down so you get a good underarm stretch. And then walk your hands under your chair. We're going to work with allowing the torso to release and the head and neck. So shake your head yes or no. And then walk back forward, bring your fingertips forward, press down, look up again. We're kind of recentering. And then bring your right elbow to the right knee and your left hand at your low back and rock the left shoulder open, look up. All right, switch sides, left to left. All right, back to center and then half forward fold again. You're gonna bring the hands to the floor and then step so you can come to a forward fold. So I'm gonna line my feet up with my hands and then just lift the hips to a forward fold. And you can use your block or whatever you need to raise yourselves up. Use it for forward folding also. Try to get the knees as straight as you can. And then arms at a T. Inhale up to standing. Nice overhead stretch. Reach, look up. Come into a back bend. And release from here. All right. Let's start our 3 sun cells. So grab your chairs, seat of the chair toward you, find your mountain pose. And then as soon as you're there, press the big toes down, the little toes down, create that nice arc in your foot. Make sure that second toe is pointing forward. Hands to your heart center. And relax your feet. And mentally bring that energy of the center of your foot up your legs, through the spinal column, right out the crown of the head. Center yourself, thumbs to chest. And we'll start slow and move into a little bit quicker, exhaling forward and inhaling up and back. Into forward fold. Right foot steps back into lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale it up. Fold. Left leg back into lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot forward, lunge. Forward fold. Inhale it up. Come to the heart. And the next quicker one. Forward, up and back, and fold. Right foot back, lunge, down dog, cobra, down dog, right forward, fold, come up, fold, left back, down dog, cobra, down dog, left forward, fold, come up to the heart, and then this one is no stopping, forward, up and back, and fold, right leg back, down dog, into cobra, down dog, or do the slower version if you wish. Right foot forward, fold. Don't skimp through any of the postures though. Come up, complete each one, just do it quicker. And left back, down dog, cobra, down dog. This is where we get our precision from. Left forward, fold, and come up, and come to your heart. And take an observation break in mountain pose. I went to a naturopath years ago, and it was the first time I went to her, and she took a little tiny blood sample and showed me how the cells were all sedentary, because I had just gotten there and I was sitting there and I was kind of filling out, my initial forms and all that stuff. And and then she had me get active and took another blood sample and showed me that blood sample, how all of the cells within that blood had all separated and moved and were active. It was very interesting to see how your cells are motivating your body. I mean, you don't think of it, but it's so true. And that's what you feel when you're doing something like this, and you feel that energy. It's all the cells in your body reacting to the activity that you have just put it through, and put yourself in a very healthy state instead of being so sedentary. But I'm sure you all know that. All right, let's practice versions of our triangle. So let's start with this version first. So we'll do the chair version next. So step nice and wide, arms out at a T, and then right to left and left to right. So in this version, we're twisting and looking up at the top hand. And of course, you're inhaling center and then exhaling when you twist or lower. All right, balance yourself out and then come back to center and release, step it forward. Think of those blood cells really moving around. All right, let's do the chair version. So right foot back, left hand to the chair, and then right arm up. And revolve it. Bringing your left arm up. We're going to bring that left arm over the face, extend it, reach. And then bring it back up and place the back of your hand on the low back. And rotate the shoulder, look to the ceiling. Careful with balance. Your back foot is flat. And then go back to triangle. So your left to the chair and right arm up. And let's extend that over the face. And then bring it up, flatten your palm toward the hip, look behind. And then bring the back of your hand to the low back and roll that shoulder back, look to the ceiling. Okay, both hands to the chair. Spin your back foot so it's pointing forward. Both legs are straight. Forehead toward the chair. See how, if you can go all the way. If not, that's fine. And then just step to standing and come to chair pose. So extend the hips as far back as you're able. Reach the arms forward. Arms up by your ears for full chair pose. And then both hands to the chair. We're going to launch the right leg straight up. Straighten your right leg and see if forehead touches the chair. Okay, release to forward fold. Dangle your arms and roll up. All right, let's go right to the left side. So left foot back, triangle, left arm up. Okay, let's revolve it. And then the back of the hand to the low back, work with the shoulder. And then return to triangle. Left arm up. Extend it forward. Lower it toward your hip, palm down. Look at it. And then back against the hand to the low back, work with shoulder. And then both hands to the chair. You're going to spin your back foot so all the toes are pointing forward. Both legs are straight. And then try this modified angle pose, forehead toward that chair. Okay, step to forward fold. And then launch that left leg straight up, forehead to chair. Step to standing. And go right into chair pose, I meant, and extend the hips and reach forward. And then full chair, arms to ears. Come to standing, overhead stretch, reach. And then pressing just the left hand down, press down, right hand straight up. So keep the spine straight, the body straight as you work with opposites. Pulling up, pressing down. And then switch. Switch again. And one more time. And release from there. We're gonna go right into back bending. So place your fingertips at your waist. So the palm is kind of at your mid-back. Press the elbows closer together, lift the chest, and bend back. Arms overhead, forward fold, come back up, and then another back bend with the heel of the hand at your waist, and your hands are on your buttocks, elbows back, chest lifts, bend back. Arms overhead, forward fold, come to all fours, just nice easy transition, and begin your cat stretches. All right, back to all fours. And working with spinal balance, extend your right arm right by your ear and then the left leg straight back, level to the floor. Release that side switch. And release that side. We're going to take a crocodile break. So easy transition down to the floor, legs spread wide, walk your elbows in, rest your forehead. Before we get out of crocodile, let's practice Ashwini Mudra, engaging the internal rectum muscles. So try to keep the outer muscles soft and just lift the anal muscles up. And then relax those interior muscles. And now work with the outer glute and tightening, and keeping maybe the interior muscles a little bit more relaxed. And then relax those muscles. And let's do both. So do the interior first and then the exterior. Hold everything. And then just gently relax. Take a nice couple breaths. And come back into all fours. So we haven't done this one in a while. So once you're here, step your right foot forward, right by your right hand, and then bring both your hands on the inside of that right foot, your front foot, and kind of extend your left leg just to kind of get it out of the way. And then start dropping your left hip toward the floor. So if it's uncomfortable, just go a little bit first and come back up and then keep trying it. So I've done this a lot, so I can go all the way to the floor right away. But if you can't, do it in stages. And see if you can get that right hip or I'm sorry, left hip. I said that wrong. Left hip toward the floor. Hip and thigh. So give it several chances to get down there. And then once you're at your lowest point, hold it there and look behind. All right, come out of that, and you might have to take care of your wrist after that one. Okay, we'll do the other side. So back to all fours and stepping now that left foot forward, kind of extend the right one. And then both hands are now on the inside of your front foot. And then just start now dropping your right hip toward the floor. And, go to your capacity, of course, and see if you can get it to touch the floor. Doesn't really matter where your hands are, but try to keep the elbows straight. All right, if you get to that nice low point, hold it there, and then look behind. So you're kind of looking at your right foot. and then release out of it and take care of us. All right, after that, let's come to seated. And we'll spread the legs at a comfortable distance. Sit up extra tall. Bring both arms up opposite your ears. Spin to the right and lower to your foot. All right, arms to ears, come up. And then spin to the left, come on down. And come up. Recenter and fold forward. And we're going to start the spider walking away. Keep your knees flat. If your knees pop up, you've gone too far. All right, one hand on each foot and fold forward. And walk up your legs, come back to seated, sit up really tall, legs together. Just for staff pose, hands right opposite your hips. And then if you would find yourself on your right side and straighten the body and cradle your head. Stack your feet. All right, once you're there, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, and place your foot in front of you. Walk your foot up toward your chest. All right, straighten your leg, draw it toward you, and lower it. Okay, you're going to go right to the other side. So roll left. Support your head, stack your feet. And as soon as you get there, bring your top leg up. And then the knee gets bent, foot to the floor, working that foot up toward your chest. Straighten the leg, draw it toward you, and then release it. Roll onto your tummies and go right into Sphinx, so your hands are more in front of your face. Your legs are straight and your toes are kind of tucked under, so that your chest gets lifted forward. You look forward. Now just put pressure on your toes and straighten your legs so that your thighs are off the floor. And release your legs. Press back. Take a quick child's pose first. And then come onto your backs. Nice, easy, easy. Hug knees to chest when you get there. And then separate the knees wide, one hand on each knee. Keep your feet off the floor and just make big circles with both knees. And reverse it. And then hug knees to chest one more time. Okay, we're gonna keep your knees bent and feet off the floor, arms at a T. And we're gonna go into belly twist, so drop both knees to the right. Move back. To the right. And once you get here, straighten the legs and bring your feet up close to your fingertips. And look left. You bend the knees, come to center, and drop them to the left. And then straighten the legs out toward that left hand, look right. And then bending the knees, come to your center. Straighten up to the ceiling. Lower the right leg. Let's draw that left leg in. And then bring up the right, lower the left. And bring that left leg up. Let's create a nice wide V. And then happy baby. And then straightening the legs to the ceiling one last time, lower both legs, come into full Shavasana. And we'll just take a minute of rest and silence. And then roll left, come up to seated. And hands to your heart center. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.